Ah!
Here it comes!
Oh God!
Ah! Bless you.
Well, hi there. So today we're going to be making a very special dish, and by that I mean it's chicken. So this is going to be called chicken cacciatore.
There's a lot. This is used for spices and herbs and stuff. I wasn't prepared to sniff that. I sniffed it anyway, because I'm a fox. Wow! It all went in to my brain. Sorry.
So anyway,
Welcome to the show!
so chicken cacciatore is an Italian dish. It is very, very delicious, and as you can probably guess, it involves chicken, since it's in the name.
Ah, it's in the name, and we have chicken on the table. I'm still dying.
Put some flour in there.
Okay, putting some flour on that.
So for this dish, you're gonna want, we're only making one portion. You can obviously do this with a much bigger one, but you're gonna want a pan that you have a lid to. There we go.
How much flour am I doing?
Just enough for a couple pieces of chicken. That's probably good. All right, so we're gonna start with some salt and some pepper.
Now, keep doing your thing.
Doing all right over there?
I am having trouble with the with the general powdery substances
Try not to inhale them.
of cooking. So anyway.
So anyway, I'm gonna start by putting the chicken not necessarily on the flour itself, just because I don't have anywhere else to really put it right now. Here we go. Let's put this back over there somewhere. That's right, I can't open this. Spoons! They're not just for dinner anymore. There we go. So, start off by sprinkling a little bit of salt.
I lost the chicken. That was meant to just look silly, but now it's gone.
Well, good thing we already have two pieces.
Right.
So just start off with a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper.
Well, while you're doing that, I'll get the seasoning. Hang on. First. All right, I found it. I'll put it back in the box with the one.
All right.
Close enough. Ah!
A little bit of salt,
Salt. Just a lot. Little lot.
a little bit of pepper.
Little. I'm really hyper.
Apparently. Although, that's normal.
Yep.
So, gonna go ahead and start the burner. I'm gonna start it on high, just because that's a good place to start it. Good spot. So at this point, you're gonna want a plate to put the chicken on, because we're actually only gonna about half cook it at first. Well, since you like the tongs so much, go ahead and dredge those in flour then.
Okay.
So remember, all we're doing here is coating it in flour. We're not trying to make it super completely coated, just a thin little coating of, well, flour.
I super completely coated it. I'm sorry, I wasn't listening
Just
to
shake
the
it off a little bit,
instructions.
it'll be fine.
Okay.
So we're gonna use canola oil. Typically this recipe would be done with olive oil, but olive oil gives it a really sweet flavor that I'm not that huge a fan of. If you want to be more authentic, go ahead and use olive oil.
It's a good thing we have tongs this time. Remember last time?
Oh my god, that was so much fun.
That was horrible. All of my allergies were like, I hate you!
Just all of them at once.
All of them.
Alright, that's perfect. It's not a microphone.
I drop it like it's hot.
Okay. So at this point, all we're going to do as far as cooking this goes is just gonna be to cook the flour on the outside.
Okay.
So once the oil's nice and hot, that's probably warm.
Well,
I mean, I think.
I'm about to sneeze. Just giving you that forewarning before I spasm out and almost die.
All right, well, try not to, get oil everywhere.
Okay. Oil is hot. Ugh, there's so many things in my nose right now.
Right now?
Oh
Okay.
my goodness.
So we're done with the flour. Put it over there somewhere, I guess. If you don't sneeze on it while
Yeah, achoo!
So, well, that
It's
cooks
a
for
magic
little bit.
trick. We disappeared.
Perfect. Disappeared and left a thin film on everything.
It's alright, we'll just dust the house.
So while we give that a little bit of time to cook, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the herbs.
Yes.
So they're gonna be very classic Italian herbs. So we're gonna start with some rosemary, and we're doing probably about a couple teaspoons or so of each.
Do we have a teaspoon?
Nope.
Well-
Let's sort of measure it.
Darn.
We're also gonna be doing basil,
Close enough.
thyme.
We don't have any time for that.
We've got time. We've got all kinds of time. And we're also going to be using oregano, which is, the classic Italian herb.
Gosh, my nose loves me today.
So on the chicken, you just sort of want it to be slightly golden. You don't want it to actually burn, because we're actually going to be using the same pan to cook the rest of the dish. Now, while he does that, the rest of the dish is also going to be involving mushrooms, tomatoes, onions, celery, and bell peppers, which I suggest red ones in this case, mostly to just go with the theme. Man, that's starting to smell good. Well, there it is.
I sneezed.
You did warn us it was going to
I
happen.
did warn you.
This is also going to be one of those instances when we cook with wine. Now, this is a Sauvignon Blanc because the recipe does call for a bitter, like a dry white wine, and that's what this is.
Oh man, this is gonna be really fun.
So once the chicken's golden brown pretty much all around, it doesn't need to be super, super golden brown. We're going to go ahead and take it off the plate.
Meow!
Now we're going to drop the heat to the perfect temperature of apparently 240 degrees.
There's our studio cat.
Now keep in mind that number is going to vary depending on your altitude. We're pretty high up here.
We're so high.
So high right now.
Ah!
I don't think that's high, but oh well.
High on life.
So here we're going to do what's called
And also
deglazing the pan.
Herbs. Ah! I
So that wine
scared.
is gonna...
Warn me next time. Warn me next time.
I just said, no, bad.
Wait, is this? Yeah, it is! Yay! I grabbed the right one!
So deglazing the pan, all it does is it makes it so you get rid of all the stuff that's stuck to the bottom of the pan. Wine works really well for that. You could also use stock, but wine also gives this dish a really good flavor. So once you've got that going,
I'm doing it right. I'm okay.
this recipe we're going to do a can of tomato sauce. Now this one does have salt because I actually paid attention this time. So one little can, I think it's 8 ounces or so. So one can of sauce. We're also going to do roughly 2 Roma tomatoes, so the little guys. And these are just diced. Nothing spot. Roughly 1/4 of a red bell pepper.
Who said cooking was fun?
Cooking's delicious.
It's suffering! If you have allergies.
Suffering for your cause.
Oh my gosh.
Then we're gonna do Celery, it's not really horribly much. It's probably about half a stalk of celery. Mushrooms, this is actually a lot more mushrooms than I would typically use. So just about a paw full of mushrooms, you know. That looks like mushrooms. There we go. And roughly an eighth of an onion. That's about an eighth of an onion.
Whoops. There might be a lot of oregano leaves in it.
I mean, that's fine. Oregano's delicious.
I'm going to die.
Well, don't do that. That's what I do every day. I don't die. At this point, we're also going to be adding a little bit of black pepper. Not super much, you know, but, you know, a little bit. A little bit of salt, which I, of course, closed again.
You had a spoon this whole time?
Yes.
I've been measuring this by eye.
Yes, but I need the spoon for garlic.
Did you use it for the garlic yet?
No.
I could have used it.
But then it would be full of herbs.
It's gonna all be full of herbs!
Wow, this worked easier the first time. Oh well, there we go.
Human hands, yay.
So, it's not actually going to be that much salt. In this case, I found about half a teaspoon. That's way more. There we go. That's a good spot. About half a teaspoon of salt works pretty well. There we go. I still need that spoon. And about a teaspoon of garlic. That's a good spot.
I'm doing alright.
Are you allergic to everything that's
I am!
Well,
Oh my gosh.
stop that.
Ah!
Now at this point, stir it around a little bit. How are the herbs coming along?
They're killing me, but they're good. They are making attempts on my life.
Are they ready to throw in?
Yeah, probably.
Let's toss them in there then.
I can't see what they look like. I can't see anything.
Let's take a look. Yep, those are herbs. Is that all of them?
Probably.
All right, good enough for me. Perfect.
Freedom! I should have brought down a glass of milk.
Milk. Alrighty. So here, all we're gonna do is we're gonna put the chicken back in. I like to sort of, you know, sink it down into the sauce as much as possible.
Delicious.
Delicious.
Delicious. Wow.
And then cover it up as well as you can, because this lid is not designed for this pan. And now you just let it simmer for a while. In the meantime, why don't we move on to today's drink?
Right. Let me get my notes. He
Nice.
printed them so I can see them. They're big. Yay. So we're going to make an apple martini.
That's as Italian as we're getting as far as drinks go,
That's
really.
as far as we can get. Okay. So the first thing we need is apple vodka. Yay. So, I need a shot glass that I can measure with. That's gonna be right here. Where
They're
are
all on the bottom
literally
shelf.
all... Oh, okay. All right, so first thing I need is apple stuff.
Yes.
Apple vodka.
The tall lime green one.
The tall
That
lime green one. There we go.
If you don't have apple vodka, you can use regular
I don't
vodka.
have a glass, is what I do. Oh, here we go.
They're under there.
But this is a martini. We're doing it in this.
That one even clean.
Probably.
Grab the one to the right of it.
There is none. Oh. It's dusty.
Is it?
Yeah. They're all dusty.
Well, there's glasses under there. We don't really have martini glasses. These are, I think, sherry glasses, I want to say.
Oof. Wait, what am I grabbing?
There's glasses under there,
Where?
right behind the flower.
Where?
I mean, they're clear, so they're hard to see.
I didn't see them. And I'll get. I lost them. Hang on.
Would you like a paw down there? Here, let me get to work. Here we go.
Whoa! You stand yourself right back up, Mr. Hey, look, glasses. They face each other. How do you drink out of those?
With a straw.
With yeah.
In my experience, with a straw.
Well. Guess that's what we'll do.
So obviously, this is a very heavily modified
All right.
apple martini, just so you know.
All right. Step 1. 0.5 apple vodka. That means a half of this finger.
Yes. This is much more complicated than a regular one.
I spilled.
That did not go in the glass.
No, it did not. I'm starting down here. Oops.
I'll just bring you the next one.
I still spilled! And this one is apple brandy. Ugh. This is also half.
Yes.
Whoops. The thing I tried to do did not work out.
Were you trying to do one and then do both?
Yeah, it didn't do it. Whoa, what is that big thing?
Well.
All right, now 0.5 of triple sec.
The next one's gonna be fun.
Oh goodness, what is it?
Oh, you'll see.
I still spilled, by the way. I went back to the 0.5 thing. Whoops.
That's way more, but whatever.
Yours is gonna be way more intoxicating.
Nothing wrong with a minor power struggle. I don't know.
What?
I forgot where I was going with that.
Hot. Right? I swear to my brain. How am I supposed to pour this?
Next is half an ounce of apple juice. I recommend unfiltered, and if you can find it, green apple juice. This is regular apple juice, but it's unfiltered.
Gosh. Wait, a shot is an ounce, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's half of one of those.
Yeah, there we go. All right. And then the lid went away. Oh. And then 1 ounce of sour apple. Where is that?
That's what I'm wondering.
What'd you do?
I might have lost it.
Okay, so here's apple. Here's apple. Here's
Give
apple.
us 1 second, folks.
Wait, oh, here it is. Sour apple. There's not an. Maybe there is.
There's probably some in there.
I found it.
That would have been so bad at first.
Well, I guess only one of us is getting this.
It might be half an ounce in this specific case. There you go. Thought I had more. Where did it go? I had a whole bottle. It disappeared.
Well, hang on. Let's not jump to conclusions. It disappeared! I'm still dying.
He's allergic to bottles, apparently.
I'm allergic to everything.
Anyways, that's roughly what it'll look like. It'll be a hair more green.
It's just gone.
But it's very, very good. Has a very strong flavor, so you definitely don't want to make it bigger than that.
Yeah. Wait, do we put anything else in that?
Nope.
That's it?
That's it.
No apples?
Nope. I mean, you can garnish it with an apple, but I don't have any apples here.
Oh. The garnishing of the apple makes it look pretty. I like the garnishing.
It does, but garnishes half the time people don't bother eating them, so
I do.
it's kind of lame.
They're lazy. They're lazy. All right, so which one has less or more alcohol? I'm pretty sure I evened it out.
And there we go.
Oh wait, we need straws. Aw, you took them all.
I would argue I didn't take any, but here we are. So, because it's very strong, only half an ounce of this thing doesn't actually have alcohol. You might want to sip it slowly, which is very hard to do when you have apparently 9 straws. Nope, 10. 10 straws. I was pretty close, actually.
Wait, sip it slowly? Whoops.
Jesus.
Oops!
This isn't working.
Oh my gosh!
Well, I got a little bit of it there.
That's gonna hit me, isn't it?
Yes.
Woo! This is gonna be fun in about 5 minutes.
It's a lot of alcohol.
All right. I'll leave that there for you to
Figure out.
do whatever that is. I'm not gonna lie. It smells like isopropyl in my face.
I'm just gonna pick one of these and get some fur off of it. There we go.
How long do you think I have before I die?
20 to 30 seconds.
Okay.
You'll be fine.
Oh, good. You want me to finish yours?
Oh,
Not gonna lie, it was delicious.
You might, yeah, they're really, really good, but they're not that horribly sharp. They're a little bit, so you should not drink it like juice.
Yeah, don't do that.
That was not juice.
Don't do what I do. I am a professional horrible person. I can feel it in my tummy.
He's certified in everything.
I am certified horrible.
Oh god.
That's gonna eat my stomach lining away.
Let's move on to plating.
I'm gonna die.
Put some pasta in there.
Alright, putting some pasta. Wait, all of it?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Perfect. This pasta's been sitting for a little bit. Typically, I'll make the pasta while the chicken finishes cooking. There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that beautiful presentation. You can
Uh,
make it into a volcano.
Rebecca. Oh, calm down! I'm the one who just shotgunned that.
Yeah, obviously.
Give me that! Look, it looks pretty. It's the volcano.
See,
What are you doing?
I might have had a few before the shoot.
Oh, probably.
Whoops.
Is that why you made me try to get lunch?
Anyways, once you've given that long enough to actually finish cooking. So anyway, in my experience, this usually takes about as long as it does to make the pasta. So we're gonna go ahead and start the plating, and just pretty easy. All you gotta do is just start by taking the chicken out. And put it on top of the pasta. And just sort of put the sauce on there. Wow, I'm making a mess. And there you have it.
By the way, I'm not fully focused because this is my apple martini, and this is his. As you can see, mine's gone.
Yeah, it's actually pretty strong, so don't chug it like he did. Oh my god.
Oh, but there... It hit me really hard and really fast.
So if you want to see some exclusive content, once a week we do shorter videos explaining little tips and tricks, and it's going to be for our Patreon supporters. It's going to be a link on the description of the video here.
I feel like topping that with Parmesan Asiago would be a cool thing to do.
It's actually fantastic with Parmesan.
There you go. There's something to try.
So yeah, you know, as little as $5 a month makes a huge difference for us. It's actually very expensive to film, but it's a lot of fun, and we want to see, well, we want to see you guys enjoying it.
Yeah, chicken.
Chicken's awesome.
Yeah.
The other thing is, pretty much all these episodes, as well as all the shorts that we have, they're all stuff that that our Patreon supporters ask of us. So this was actually supported or asked of us by one of our supporters. So if there's something you want to learn to make, join us on Patreon.
Yep. I drank a martini.
He did.
All of it.